President Trump won't be in attendance for the inauguration. He'll be just the fourth president and the first since just after the Civil War to not attend his successor's inauguration.
And said he and the first family will leave Washington for Florida this morning at about 8 a.m. But in his final full day in office, President Trump was very busy utilizing his presidential power.
12 News reporter Kate Walsh joins us now live with who he pardoned in the 11th hour.
Well, the president released a nearly 20-minute farewell video summarizing his 4 years in office, and he also released a list of 73 pardons and 70 commutations in his final hours in office, including some who caused scandal at the White House. Many of the names were of people who were serving long sentences for low-level offenses, but you see one person right here of note, former strategist Steve Bannon, who helped Trump get the presidency 4 years ago. Bannon has pleaded not guilty in a federal case, claiming he defrauded donors in a political fundraiser. Also notable among those pardoned, rapper Lil Wayne, who had pleaded guilty for gun possession. President Trump said in his video message it was his honor to serve and wished the new administration lots of luck.
We must never forget that while Americans will always have our disagreements, we are a nation of incredible, decent, faithful, and peace-loving citizens who all want our country to thrive and flourish and be very, very successful and good.
And President Trump, of course, also talked about his successes in office, which he said was passing the largest package of tax cuts and reforms in U.S. history, getting rid of regulations that cut job growth, and reforming trade agreements with other countries. I'm Kate Walsh, 12 News.